Okay, TonyScapone here, and I've got a spicy one for you, or to be more accurate, a slimy one. That's right, I'm calling this SSG, not Simian Spirit Guide, but Squirrely Slime Goblin, because we're making squirrels, we're making slime, and we're making, where are they, goblins. That's right. So, for whatever reason, last night just popped into my head as I was trying to go to sleep. Wait a second, what if we pair Gaia's Cradle with Chatterstorm to get up to the mana to cast Slime? And I was initially thinking of playing, there's a red enchantment, 1 red, all creatures have haste. But it's probably too cute. Maybe we can try it someday. But for now, this is what I'm going with. So, the general idea is, of course, low land count, right? We have the Gaia's Cradles, and these... I should start by saying I have not even played a league with this, a match. The only thing I did was quickly brew it up at the end of this morning's stream, because I had like 10 minutes left before I had to go to work, not enough time for a match, but I wanted to at least flush out this idea a little bit. So we built it from scratch, just off the top of my head. I mean, most of it is your usual suspects, so once you fill it up with the stuff that you're pretty much supposed to. I mean, the only decision really to make was, is it going to be an LED Echo with Gamble deck? But then you probably have to commit to Veil Summer as well. Or are we just going to go no protection, no Echo, and just go for more like kind of linear Storm cards? And I went with the linear Storm cards because I think we need a high enough density of action to get this to actually work. The whole LED Echo thing is predicated on successfully resolving an Echo first, presumably with plus mana post Echo, so that you can... And that would work. That would work fine. But I think this is going to be better. We'll see. We did Goldfish it a few times, and it did some stuff pretty consistently. It's really awesome to have 3, 6, 9, 12 storm spells. And you'll notice, and this is really convenient for our sideboard, it goes right up the line. So Chatterstorm is 2, Relay is 3, Empty is 4, and Ave is 5, which is just kind of a smooth dynamic to have. Are there times where I think it's going to be clunky? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure. But I think overall, it's definitely going to do what you can clearly see it is looking to do. It's looking to cast some spells, preferably Chatterstorm into making mana with Cradle, and from there just casting Ooze. But obviously you have all sorts of other lines that involve Relay. I think when we were goldfishing, we had a line where like we played a bunch of mana, we Chatterstormed, we were able to even get mana through Cradle Tinderwall, which is a nice little thing there. And then, so we had a bunch of green, and then like a petal into a Relay. So it was like a short number of squirrels, but then it was a Relay for 5 with some mana on board, and a Cradle. When I say some mana, I mean a Cradle with a bunch of creatures is pretty serious. So it can do some things turn 1. It pretty much is usually going to do some things turn 1. And then hopefully ramp as it goes via Cradle so that you can kind of advance into more expensive lines through. And it's an 8-wish deck, right? Because we can utilize Living Wish and Burning Wish. Because Burning Wish obviously gets the usual suspects, and Living Wish can get us the slime, of course. It can get us Boseiju, which is really useful. Saga, if we're just low on resources and want to cast Living Wish and get moving with Saga. As well as Crater Maker, which is able to kill a variety of things. Obviously, small creatures, but also Chalice, and notably Karn. This card kills Karn. And we have a lot of cards that can cast our wishes through Artifact Hate, right? We're not playing Opal, we're not playing Artifact lands. You know, we have a fair amount of just regular lands and Spirit Guides, as well as Tinderwall. These are cards that make mana through Collector Roof and Null Rod and things like that. And of course, our most expensive creature line, we can get the daddy himself, Grizzlebrand. It is an 8-mana line, of course, and it doesn't even draw as many cards as Pier. But I'm presuming with Cradle and all of these creatures, like, there's going to be a lot of spots where we have a ton of excess mana, and just the top deck Living Wish is going to result in a Grizzlebrand, which could just in and of itself win a game, whether you're drawing cards or not, right? So pretty stoked about this list. I wanted to squeeze in Grape Shot because I figured we might wind up with some lines where we have like a short number of creatures and we're like, you're just trying to get across the finish line. And it's really, really close. And Grape Shot can be a way to wipe their board and or just ping them for those few extra points of damage that we need. Plus, it's really good against Bowmaster, obviously. So I think this was one of those decks where like I just have an idea that pops into my head. I start throwing cards, in the mix, just building it. And sometimes when I do that, I'll get like halfway through and just realize there's a bunch of different directions that it wants to go, or there's just, problems inherent to its construction and that sort of thing. And I didn't run into that with this deck. Like, it just kind of built itself. It's like, well, we obviously need this. We obviously, all the mana is just so obvious. Like the Spirit Guides, sure, you could say Spirit Guides, generally speaking, aren't great with Storm cards, but they absolutely can be. When you have a really low land count, and the boost that Shatterstorm into Cradle can give you, and just how powerful Ooze can be, you don't really need super high mana count, and it can allow you to play around things like Daze, Spell Pierce, and just kind of get people where you're sandbagging multiple Spirit Guides, and they don't know. So, generally speaking, if you're playing this card where it otherwise might be a land, it's reasonable even with Storm cards. Are we supposed to have 8? I don't know. Maybe that number's supposed to be lower. Maybe this deck doesn't really work without 4 Manamorphose. Maybe Manamorphose is just too low quality a card. There are some things that may change. Obviously, this is literally a first draft without having gone through a league. But we're going to find that stuff out today. I do really like Manamorphose for a number of reasons. Generally speaking, the card is lower power level and can be a detrimental target for Force of Will. But it filters our mana color. So it filters like Cradle mana. It imprints well for Chrome Mox. It provides additional Storm, obviously, without, potentially 2 Storm in 1 card for free. And I have 2 because I think probably the biggest downside to the card is when you have multiples in your opener, because ultimately you're trying to figure out if your opener is able to do the thing, and that requires answering questions, right? That's ultimately a question you're trying to answer. Manamorphose is just a question mark. So obviously the more question marks you have in your hand, the more difficult it is to answer an overall question, right? So by running 2, it's never a bad top deck, right? You just cycle through it. Or it's rarely a bad top deck. It is very good to flip. It's very good with Relay on the front or backside, right? Like if you use it, it gives you a free Storm for Relay. If you flip into it, you're just like guaranteeing a draw. So there's a lot to like about it, but oftentimes when I use this card, it sounds nice and it just falls short. Power level is high these days. It's tough to compete with other things. But for now, it's there. I guess the one other thing that had me pondering a bit was, do you run only 3 of each Storm spell? Are there, like Shatterstorm, for instance, you could argue, well, maybe you don't want it in the board. At the same time, I'm not sure I want 4 in the main anyways. And then also, well, what if you have a fair amount of Storm, but only 4 mana and a Living Wish, but you have a Cradle ready to rip, right? So you could Living Wish into Shatterstorm and then just boom, bunch of mana Ooze. So I think that may very well come up. I think it's important to have a 2-drop, 2 mana Storm spell that makes creatures, namely for Cradle. Really looking to leverage Cradle here. But, I think it's obviously worth it to put the Relay there for the Burning Wish. Same thing with Empty. And same thing with Ooze. I think it makes sense to have them on the sideboard. You could make a list that just doesn't play the Wishes and just plays 16 Storm spells. That would be crazy. That would open up 4 new slots as well. You could just add 2 more Manamorphose and 2 more regular lands. I don't know. There's a lot of minor tweaks that you could make with this deck. But this seems like a pretty streamlined way to go about it. I'd say the most obvious change that I could potentially see making if this card falls short is just simply turning it into 4 and 4 here. Cradle could get awkward, right? It's not there's only 6 non-cradle producing lands, but we do have 8 spirit guides, which essentially act as lands. This is looking to be a turn 1 deck, and when I say turn 1, I don't mean necessarily kill you turn 1, because it's rarely going to do that. It's usually going to relay or make squirrels or goblins or ooze or some combination of all of those things. So let's get into it. I am so excited about this list. I don't even care if it doesn't perform well, because, well, I do. But I know it's going to be fun, no matter what. So, we'll see you in the first match. Okay, here we are, round 1. I made a couple of changes. This always happens when I do a brew, and right after the deck, I'm like, well, maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. I put the 4th Cradle on the board. I added a Manamorphose. I took out the Grizzlebrand. I realized 4 black is really hard to come up with. The 3 black for P are usually get through LED, but you need an additional black, which is kind of a big deal. So kind of a cutesy thing. To make room for the Cradle, and then I took out Boseiju and put Haywire Might instead, because this can kill the ring, and I think it's just a better card. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, we're on the play. Did I hit record? I did, sorry. We're on the play, and this hand's a banger. Definitely a banger. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 7 mana. So we have just enough to ooze on turn 1. Let's see what we can come up with here. It's Manamorphose, red green, another Living Wish. I don't think that changes anything. No, we're just all in here. 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Turn 1 slam time. Yes. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. Okay, no idea what we're playing against. But the good thing is, we don't really board except for Force of Vigor. That's about it. So, I think we just run it back. Alright, what do we got? We have not enough to go off, but I think we're reasonably chanced to wind up relaying. So I'm going to keep it. What is that? That's a Dwarven Ruins. What is happening? What is happening? This is just strictly worse than Sandstone Needle? Or no, Sandstone Needle can't add a red. It can only add 2, and it has 2 counters, and then it dies. This can just tap for a single red. I think we do have to go for it here. Let's imprint green in case they play Blood Moon, so we still have access to green. Let's imprint. We're going to Chatterstorm if we miss on a mana. I want Living Wish for the relay cards. I think I imprint Ave here. I mean, we could have imprinted Turn Timber, but we might need that for next turn. Red, green. Well, that's stinky. Could Living Wish for Haywire Might. Could also just get Saga. Let's just get Saga. They play a Blood Moon, so be it. I've just spent, like, what is going on over there, OP? They're goofing. I mean, we're goofing too, but we're drawing terribly. Let's... Obviously, I'm playing Saga. Do I just want to get, like, an Echo? Yeah, because eventually this Saga will pop off. Let's go for it. Alright. Show me what's happening. They're cascading. The retrace. Are we dead? Tibalt's Trickery. I think we're dying. In F6. I think it fizzled. They put 4 Tibalt's Trickeries in their graveyard and fizzled. Well, And they're off it. I mean, I don't know what the odds are with this deck, whatever they're trying to do. I think I saw someone next to me at the SCG in Baltimore playing this. That's pretty wild. Okay, well, we're 1-0. See you in the second round. Okay, round 2 against Tuck Bear. We won the die roll. Always good. And this hand is really close. I can't make 3 green, though. It has enough total mana. But we have to start with a Manamorphose. I think I have to throw this back, unfortunately. This hand is worse. This Cradle doesn't do anything on its own. This hand is excellent. Kind of. So we can't make red. 2 LEDs and a Living Wish. We make 2 mana, but we have to put 2 cards down. I do think we keep. We bottom Ooze. Oh, this is a tough call. I guess we have to bottom Burning Wish. They're going to be basically just oozing. Could Chatterstorm for like nothing. It's pretty bad. Could just get Saga. That's also pretty bad. If I bottom Living Wish, then I have to hit a red card or red mana or a Living Wish. How many cards is that? It's 4, 8. Tinderwall counts. 12. 3 more. It's 15. 18. 21. 28. 31. 34 cards out of 53. I do like those odds. So let's bottom Living Wish, because I think Burning Wish is better. Especially if we're literally not doing anything. Get a big Echo going. Hopefully non-blue with no Chalice. That's blue. It's 80 card. But everyone always mulls the Force against me. Yeah, I mean, we did find it. I'm going for it. I won't use both LEDs. How's that? LED. LED. I'm unfazed by your long pause, okay, OP? They're just gonna snap off the Force on the Burning Wish, okay. Well, they could have gotten a lot more. I was only gonna use 1 LED, but let's see what happens here. I pitched a Brainstorm. A bird, okay. That's not the worst. Now we're live to a Wish. Of course, Living Wish doesn't really get much on the top end. Leovold is brutal. Pretty much shuts off our outs. Take a couple of draws, but that's probably it. And we get Wastelanded. They're getting in for 3. They have 2 cards. Casting more. Nope. Yorion to hand. Sure. Yeah, I think I'm off it. Okay. Don't think I want to change anything. I wonder if Living Wish is just bad. And we should just be playing main deck 4 Cradle, 4 Ave? No. It might work better as an Echo deck with Veil. Don't think this is good enough. It would be good if it had Chatterstorm. And it'd be like 1, 2, 3. Maybe I keep. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Playing against the Force of Will deck, there's really only so much I can mulligan. And this has potential. Might be able to like wind up for a pretty good turn 3 Ave. They seem to always have Wasteland. And I don't think they play 4 Wasteland in this type of deck. Dryad Arbor, okay. Okay. 3, 4. So we'd have to draw into a mana. Don't think I'm willing to go for that yet. Let's see what our next draw is. Hopefully mana. Preferably non-Chromox. Well, no, Chromox would be fine. Chatterstorm. That I like a lot. That's so good. This is going to be sweet. Red, green. Another land, why not? Petal. Petal. This is like literally what we're here for. LED. Chatterstorm. Let's say if they fluster this, we're in trouble. Play this one tapped. Make 5. Slime time, baby. Yeah. What you gonna do about that? Huh? What you gonna do about that? You're gonna force one of them. Okay. Whoops. What about those ones, though? Huh? Squirrels and slime. Check it. This is exactly what I needed in my life tonight. I hope I've brought you joy. Okay. That was pretty sweet. Let's do it again. Let's do it quicker. Although we don't necessarily have to. But we don't want to go too slow. Like, we're in danger of just getting, like, natural ordered or something. There's so many different things you can do with these big control decks these days that you really don't know. Like, they could be on Alurin, they could be a fucking World Gorder Dragon control deck that you don't know about until game 3, like turn 6. Could be playing natural order. You just don't know. We're 1 mana shy of an empty, but it feels a lot like a mull to 5. So I'm gonna mull. I think this is the first time we've had this card in our opener. And we're definitely keeping... Can I afford to bottom a Chrome Mox? I don't think so. I think I'm actually supposed to bottom Cradle. Although it is good to have. Could bottom Spirit Guide, and then assume we're going to draw some sort of colored card. Imprint here. Imprint... Oh no, it'd have to be green. If it were mana, we could imprint Tinderwall. No, I guess I'm just supposed to bottom Cradle. Or we could have bottom red Spirit Guide. Yeah, if we were going to go that direction. We could have been right. Abundant Growth. After a mulligan, so we both mulliganed once. Another relay. See if we can get away with Tinderwall. We did. Mox. I'm going to hold on to this relay. I think we're going to need it. Because we just spewed a lot of resources for a couple of pieces of mana. Those are not bad. Spirit Guide's not good, but I expect at least one of those to whiff. Now we probably get interacted with. Can we overload? If we Manamorphose and they counter it, we might be in trouble. We want to hit a green mana source. That's another... Alright, so we gotta cast these first. Good. Okay. Let's Manamorphose. If they counter this one and this Manamorphose hits mana, then Relay is gonna be pretty big. Are forcing it. Let's go for it. Red, green. Oh, it's so close! Damn. Damn. Okay. We could have imprinted and played a 2-2, but I don't think that's going to be good. Alright. That's what we needed last time. I think I'm just going to take my 2 cards here. We want Living Wish, so we can get Saga. Metamorphose is not bad. Chromox, okay. And let's get something going here, come on. Okay. Metamorphose. Red. Green. LED. LED does not help too much. But could help the top of our deck. I'm not going to imprint this Rite of Flame. I think we need... It's worth more as a ritual. 3 for 5, we have 8 total mana. So not enough for Pier if we draw Burning Wish. But pretty big Echo. Pending one of our things. That's obnoxious. That was a reason to imprint Rite of Flame. Okay. It'll fix mana. We only have 2 cards. Fetching. Ice Fang, okay. It's Mopey. Dryad Arbor gets in. Wasteland does nothing. I don't think it's worth playing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes Chatterstorm a little more reasonable. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Chatterstorm for 5, plus Spirit Guide for 2. Total of 7 power. Probably still doesn't get there, but... I draw something. I have 12 Storm spells and 8 tutors. That's 20 action. 1 and only 2... I've only drawn 2 of them? In the top 20? So 18 out of 40. We're like... We've missed on 4 consecutive almost 50%ers. Well, it's good to know they don't have useful cards. 2 unknown, but so far they've played a lot of mopey bullshit. Okay. So that is going to have to make ooze. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we play Spirit Guide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. No, we're 2 short. Yeah, let's go for ooze. Do I care if they countered this one? 1, 2, 3, 6. I do. Although if they have a counter, I'd rather they counter this than my Living Wish. Okay. We could Shatterstorm. 3, 4, or 6. They have Uro, though. Ugh. Alright. I have to pass. And now we probably can't overpower an Uro. Now we're just hoping to draw Burning Wish. So we can Echo. Relay wouldn't be bad. We only have one in the deck right now, though. Ugh. Well, they are empty. So that's good. Burning Wish can still Echo. Fatal. Kinda have to play this one out. 1, 2, 3. Still just have 6. Not that Ooze is gonna get it done here. Need a Burning Wish. I don't know why they're attacking with Dryad Arbor. Send a message. I like it. There it is. Okay. Play LED. Make it green. Make red. Cast. Burning Wish. Really, dude? Okay, 80 card deck, draw all the forces. They got us! Alright, see you in the next round. Okay, round 3, we're 1-1. We're playing against the Hollywood MK. We've won the die roll. And our hand, 1, 2, 3. This hand is unlikely good enough. I'm gonna mulligan. This hand has a lot of potential, but it cannot go off turn 1. But I'll keep. Chancellor of the Annex. Huh. Do I want Tinderwall in play? Excuse me. No, I'm just gonna pay for one of these. Oh, that's a good thing you can. I always complain about hitting no, having to hit no twice, but it just saved me there. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna get both of these out there. Maybe I shouldn't have, because if they discard me, they're probably gonna hit Living Wish. But they have multiple discard. I'm gonna be happy I put those into play. They're just passing. Go to cleanup. Oh, Dredge. Okay, that's a different story. Kind of disappointed now that I've used all my Storm. Street Wraith. Oh, they're dredging all right. So it's literally Manaless Dredge. It didn't really hit much. Just gonna discard some stuff. They get to Cabal Therapy once, it looks like. There's no way they're gonna name Living Wish. They're gonna name like Belcher or Burning Wish. Probably Burning Wish. No, Belcher. Alright, best draw is Burning Wish. For sure. But there's a lot of good ones. I don't know Ooze is gonna get there unless it's... We need like Manamorphose to really ramp up the yeah, that's not fantastic. This is a spot where Grizzlebrand would have been frickin' sweet. Maybe we need to put that back in. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't empty into Living Wish. That would actually be pretty good. Am I supposed to wait? It's only an Ooze for 3, so that's pretty bad. Good Living Wish for Saga? That's probably not good enough. Tinderball is really good against... I could have stopped the zombie. 2, 3, and 4. Bridge gone. There's no way that's going to be enough. Damn. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to put this into play and hope they miss on and not hit a Cabal Therapy. If it gets really hairy, I can sacrifice Tinderwall to get rid of Bridge. We're going to have... Let's see. See what they get here. Yeah, one Narcomoeba. They did hit a Cabal Therapy. And another Bridge. So... I'm not going to use Tinderwall because I think our only out is just drawing Burning Wish. And we won't have red if I use this. That's a Hogak. Ooh, they can Dread Return? Chancellor? That's a problem. Yeah, that's a big problem. So we draw Burning Wish. Does it even work? 2, 4, 10. I think it actually does. 2, 4, 10. Has 3 and... No, it doesn't work, sorry. We didn't draw it, so we will concede. Alright, awkward draw. We're gonna run it back. Trying to think of a different version. I'm gonna try making an echo version. We've started. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Also Manamorphose. It's an empty, possibly an Ave. Hopefully no Chancellor. Oh, I took the play. Alright, no Chancellor. That's good. Should not have taken the play. Classic. Forget to take the draw against Manaless Dredge. You just get a free turn. Free draw. I just didn't want it. Should we go green, green? If we go red, green. Yeah, we should go green, green. Actually, I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'll go red, green. Burning Wish isn't really going to help us here. So I'm going to make 8 goblins. Yep. I hope that's good enough. Jeez, if the next draw is an LED, I'm going to be upset. Would have been Tinderwall. We would have had 1 more mana. Which I don't think we would have had enough green for Ave. Alright, let's cast Tinderwall. Just leave that one out there for right now. We might want like a grape shot situation. What was that? Contagion? Really? It's super awkward. Alright, they got an Archamoeba in there. They're at 13. They do have a troll. It's another Tinderwall. So, we do have a grape shot for 3. They didn't block. I think it's supposed to kill this now while they don't have a bridge. Puts them to 5. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Take Narcomoeba once, put the other 2 on their face. And let's see if we can get across the finish line. I think that does it. Alright, nice. On to game 3. We're gonna wind up on the play again. Which is exciting, but not ideal, obviously. Potential Chancellor is definitely obnoxious. Okay, this hand looks clunky. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually really close to an ooze. To keep. That's fine. It's absolutely fine. We just get a free turn here. Love it. Love it. Alright. Oh. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have enough? 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we have enough to do like the thing. This is the thing we've been waiting for. We have 1, 2, imprint, 3, 4 mana for Living Wish into Shatterstorm. We have enough green. Yes. And Shatterstorm will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is enough to cast Ave. Oh my god. The moment you've been waiting for. Well, if you force a Vigor, I'm gonna be so mad at you. Don't you dare. I mean, I guess I won't be that mad. Okay. I'm gonna say, because then they go down to 5 cards. And that just wouldn't really work out for them. Right, a flame. Cast Living Wish. Oh no, I'm a dummy. I'm so dumb. Why was I thinking we can get Shatterstorm with this? That has to be Burning Wish. I'm thinking you're a creature. There's a creature in the picture. Damn it. Well, I guess we're gonna get a Saga, which is probably gonna get Force of Vigor. Big oops. Big oops. Oh, and there's the Burning Wish, too. Holy mackerel. Holy moly. Here comes Force of Vigor. Nope. Here comes the Dredge. It's a lot of dredging. Alright, they got a Troll in the mix. There's an Archamoeba. No Cobalt Therapy. Prize the Amalgam. Oh, we had it. Yep, there's the Force of Vigor. Big trouble. Oh, the shame. The shame! See you in round 4. Okay, here we are, round 4. We have some squirrels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really have enough green for Ave, huh? I'm gonna keep though. If we can, ooh, if we can find a cradle, we're just in business. What's going on here? Agent immediately. Okay, we don't actually search, so that's pretty good. Rite of Flame. Well, how many squirrels can we make? 1, 2, 3, 5. That's not going to be enough. Can we smash this and make squirrels? Imprint Ave. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Use it. No, we're 2 shy. Let's lay out Tinderwall and pass. Yeah, I think that's best. F6. Am I getting helmed? Karn. Also a problem. If they minus, yeah, we can kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we still need 1 more mana. Vault of Whispers, really. If I had a Spirit Guide, I could kill this with Tinderwall. Living Wish. Alright. It gets Crater Maker. It also gets the guy's Cradle. Can we do the thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. Or sorry, 1. Get Cradle, play it. 3. Or 3, then 1. And that'll be Storm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can just do the thing. We can definitely do the thing. We have enough green? Shit. We don't have enough green. It's a problem. And I had to play a land to do this, so I can't play Cradle. There are problems with this. These are play patterns that are just so alien. I mean, we can get Crater Maker and activate it and kill Karn and blow up all of our stuff to do it. But I think I'm supposed to just get Cradle. Could also get Saga. Saga's probably too slow. Then we get Cradle. Alright, they got Vault of Whispers. Seems like an odd grab. That's horrible for us. They need to take Shatterstorm or Ave. Hopefully, whichever one they take, we draw it. Burning Wish would be nice too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1. Cradle Ooze. Yeah, Burning Wish would do it. That stops everything. No, it doesn't stop Ooze. It does not stop Ooze. Another Cradle. Okay. We need 1 more green. We need 1 more green, but we're gonna have it with this Cradle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't even have to sack Tinderwall. We'll be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus we have a draw step. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Because Ave is 5. The CMC is 5 on the battlefield. So this can kill squirrels, but not oozes, slimes. Okay, we got another. That's huge. Okay, make it green. Rite of Flame. Rite of Flame. LED. Chrome Mox. No imprint. Green. Green. Slime time, baby. I feel like they're gonna pop this and then be disappointed. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, what do you got, OP? We might just get... Yeah, that's a Helm. Yeah, it took us too long. And Snaring Bridge? Really? Why wouldn't you just get Helm? And it's the stupid one that has a different name. At least it starts with Bridge. Oh my god, I cannot stand these. This is like literally the worst thing that I've ever seen occur in Magic. This is my number 1 gripe. Like 100% number 1. You cannot change the name of a card. Ugh, that's a good one. It's a really good one. But we can't attack with anything. And I do have to blow up my Tinder wall, but I'm going to, I think. Yeah. 2, 4. Goodbye. I mean, maybe I should be saving that for Karn, but I don't think so. They have Thought Seizes. If they draw Helm, we lose. We need to draw Burning Wish. Oh, nice card. Why not? Do they not have a Helm in the side? They might not. I mean, they must not, right? It's a Lattice. Ramp it up. Burning Wish. That doesn't help. Actually, Burning Wish doesn't even help. Yeah, that's game. GG, go next. Force of Vigor seems worthy. Raider Maker is probably better just in the main. Is that true? Maybe not. Alright, so Force of Vigor is going to replace, I don't know, Living Wish, Tinderwall, Spirit Guide? Sure. Sand does nothing. This hand does something. We have 1, 2, 3. That's 3. Let's bottom Ave. Huh, we can echo. We probably should. It's either that or 8 goblins. I'm gonna echo. Imprint. Play it out. Play LED. Cast Burning Wish. Get echo. And spin it. Lots of extra storm. Okay, so we have a pretty big relay. Let's go right of flame. Metamorphose. Green. Uh, green? That's a petal. Living Wish, Chatterstorm. Or I'm sorry. Does not. I keep thinking it gets Chatterstorm. It gets Ooze. Which we're not doing. We are relaying for 8. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's see what we wheeled them into. Are they just passing? Accidental? Accident. Ritual. Thoughtseize, that's fine. Voidwalker, that's fine too. I think. I haven't really looked at these. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks real good. That's a pier. Pier ski if I ever saw one. And I've seen them. Lay these out. LED. I'll just play this. What the hell? Metamorphose. Make green, green. 2, 4, 6, 9. We can empty into pier, but I think I'm just gonna pier. Let's make black. I probably just have lethal. Force of Vigor into tendrils is lethal. Yeah. Fine. Actually, I don't even have to target. Cast it on nothing. And tendrils. Sweet. Nice little turn 2. Alright, on to the next. Game 3. For all the marbles. Okay, this hand is pretty good. It's going to be annoying if it gets discarded, but it's good against Leyline. Alright, it's a Leyline, which means lower chance of them having discard. Tapped. Tapped. Come on, man. Okay, we do have 19 action spells. It's like 30, what? 35+%? Oh, cool. Double discard. They only have 2 cards left and 1 mana. Oh, this is obnoxious. LED's gone. LED's back. I'm still gonna hold them. We have 12 storm spells in our deck. It's pretty much a must to hold on to cards. I mean, pretty good ones to have, considering how low resources they're on. Any wish really does them in here, though. Yeah, why not? Why not? Come on, man. I guess I could put up a blocker, but let's wait once. It's an ooze. 3, 4. 1 shy. Any way you slice it. I was gonna play Spirit Guide, but I think at this point we try to make a really big ooze next turn. They have 1 card. That's fine. Come on, baby. That does it, I think. No. 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, yes, that does it. That does it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I think this is pretty good. We need them to not draw Karn or Helm. If we swing out, they take 9, but they have to block. And that will finish them off. That will finish them off all on its own. We'll just get them at the tendies. Hey, we got them. We're 2-2. Fighting for the positive record. See you in the final round. Okay, final round. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough green. Tinderwall's very awkward with Ave. I think an Echo version of this deck is going to be a lot better, for what it's worth. It's really hard to get the triple green. And I think a version without Wishes and playing Echo. Because to make this work, I think you're going to need 4 Cradle, 4 Chatterstorm. No, I don't like it. This is interesting. I'll keep this. Imprint, play, tap for green, play, Rite of Flame. Or we can imprint Tinderwall, play. It's 1, 2, 2, 3. That would not leave us with enough. Anyway you slice it, we don't have the 4. So I guess I bottom Tinderwall. We're probably going to imprint Manamorphose anyways, but if we draw another mana, then we might be able to utilize it as a extra storm. Or no, I'm sorry, we do have the 4. I was forgetting the fact that if we imprint, we play Tinderwall, we can get a mana from Cradle. Another Chrome Mox. I do have to imprint Manamorphose, either way. Play Tinderwall. 3, we can take our 8, or we can try to get more by casting Rite of Flame. I'm gonna go for the greed. Oh, I fucked up. The shame. The shame concession. I gotta play Cradle first. Damn, second shame. Second shame concession. That's sad. That's super sad. Sorry. I'm so not used to playing this card. God. Oh, wait, could I have undone it? No, we cast the Rite of Flame. There's no undoing that. You can undo this. Oh. Alright, shake it off, shake it off. Alright, we're on the play. We know we're playing against the blue deck. This hand makes squirrels. But just like most of these hands, it struggles to make ooze. I don't think 5 or 6 squirrels is going to be enough. This is fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. We mulled a 5. Could go for the super greed and try to, like, Rite a Flame into Manamorphose. But I think that would be way too greedy. Alright. Basically cycled our hand. We have to hit some good stuff here. It's not terrible. We can go 1, 2, 3 squirrels and get a Gaia's Cradle, but we'll probably just get Saga. Spirit Guide. This one. This one. Play this one. We're gonna counter it. Into our on-board Chatterstorm for 4? You fool. Pitching Snapcaster, okay. Alright, we got 4 1/1s. We're gonna play a 2/2 as well. It's something, okay? That's also something. The monkey. This is a tribal deck. And it looks like they're struggling with it. That's a bad lance. Grixis. Tinderwall's not bad. Let's get in there. What is this? Snapcaster? Bowmasters? K command. Okay. I had a feeling they might do that, but I figured if they do, it's whatever. I thought they were going to do it before I drew a card, though, honestly. Because now it's just the same thing. Like, the discard didn't matter. Double Spirit Guide. Jeez. That's what you get. Well, at least we get to play another 2/2, which they seem to be struggling with. Ooh, we can play both of them. That's quite good. That is serious. Get 'em. Goblins, squirrels, slime, elves, and monkeys. It's Zoo. We're actually just playing Zoo. Should we just call it Zoo Slime? Zoo Storm? Come on, there's no way you're going to deal with all this. Yeah! Wow, that was a hilarious game. Yeah, let's run it back. And we should have had the first game, too. I don't think Grixis is equipped to beat 8 goblins on turn 1. I mean, maybe if you have like a force to stop one of the copies immediately and then a bunch of removal. But generally speaking, I think we would have had him game 1. Oh, and I think I was going for the greed. We would have had 10 goblins even. I forget. I think that was the case. Okay. This does a thing on turn 1. Ponder Shuffle. I like that. Shatterstorm. Is there a Living Wish play with that Chatterstorm? I don't think so. I think it's supposed to imprint it. It's Rite of Flame. They're F6'd. Imprint, Chatterstorm, play, Petal. Empty for 8. Next turn, we Living Wish for Cradle. And then we can Burning Wish for something. I feel like we need to get a large green sorcery in our sideboard. They probably have a sweeper for this. We can also just get a Saga. What's this? Bowmaster? Okay. Kill one. We're gonna block both of them. Oh, wow. Okay. That changes things. Now that makes me want a Living Wish for Cradle. Tap Cradle for 5, 6. It's gonna be all green. We'll have 4 green. But we can Chatterstorm. That's 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just play Saga. Yeah, we need a big green sorcery to get. I don't know what there is, but I'm sure there's some cool stuff out there. It'd be nice to have Ave, but it's not going to do anything, really. We would need Cradle. Yeah, let's get Saga. Alright, here comes Saga. Land, they have 5 cards, they're at 14. 5 goblins on board. Start making constructs. K-Command, picking up Orcish Bowmaster. Interesting. Oh man, we drew the Cradle. It's pretty good. It's really good, actually. So let's attack. 5, 6, 7. 4, 2, Chatterstorm. We can go Spirit Guide, Burning Wish, Chatterstorm. So Spirit Guide and 3 Squirrels. But then we're not making a token. Yeah, I'll save this for Grape Shot. Yeah, because we're going to have LED next turn. So we can do stuff with that. So let's play Spirit Guide, make a token. Pass. I will say, this deck is very good at just continuously shitting out little creatures. It's just Zoo. It's Zoo Storm. I think they're dead. I don't think they have that many outs in Grixis. Yeah, that looks like a Desperate Ponder. They didn't shuffle. Well, we know they have Bowmaster. I'm not sure that even saves them, though. Draw. Spirit Guide. Tap Cradle. Block, block, they take 4. And they're F6, so they're dead. It's going to be LED. Play that. Get Grape Shot. Yes, the Grape Shot. At this, at this, at them. Die, die, die. And finish them off. All right, for the positive record. 3 and 2. So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to talk a little bit about the list. Oops. Then we're going to build a new list. And then we're going to run it back with the new list. So it was probably just about as expected. A little bit clunky. Sometimes just low power level. Occasionally taking too long to do the thing. But we did some busted stuff. And it's really good against the, like, blue mid-range, whatever, blue fair decks, because we just keep shitting out guys. Even if it's just like, 4, 6, or 8 goblins, it gets followed up by random 2/2s and like Chatterstorms for 3 and that sort of thing. And you can blow stuff up with Shatterskull. Just little like oddball incremental pokes and jabs. So that was pretty cool and fun. But yeah, it was really, like, Ooze was a bit awkward in the main because it's tough to come up with triple green, especially with Tinderwall, because Tinderwall costs green and makes red. So it's a green card, but it doesn't help you cast Ooze. With only 3 Chatterstorm and 3 Cradle, the whole, like, Chatterstorm Cradle thing obviously doesn't come up as often. So I think we want to run a list that's going to run 4 of each of these. And I think we want to go with an Echo list. So Echo is really good at accumulating mana and Storm. And that's what this deck definitely wants. And through LED, you can get triple colors a lot easier. So let's try Gamble, Echo. I guess in that case, we don't want Manamorphose. Oh, do we want 4 Ooze? Like right now I have literally 16 Storm spells. Veil of Summer, LED Echo, Gamble, and mana. Maybe Tinderwall might be too awkward. Is that the case? Just the fact that it makes red is really awkward. Let's put it over here for a second. This feels better. I feel like it needs more starting mana. We do still have to cut 2 cards. Maybe 4 Ooze is a bit too steep. Maybe not. It's also possible I want 2 more lands and then just cut a card entirely. I don't know what that card would be. I think I do need to trim an Ooze. I think 4 is excessive. And it might be the same for Chatterstorm. We might just want to go with this. And then we don't actually have a win con with this. It's another problem. So we'd have to play a Grape Shot in the main, which is fine. I wonder if Relay is just not good enough with all these Spirit Guides. It's possible. A lot of these cards just aren't great with Relay. Maybe I'm supposed to come off of Spirit Guides and play Opals and Baubles. Let's at least come off of some. Let's try this. No, let's just take them all out. Take them out. Play Mox Opal. I'll have to make room for Baubles. We come down on these lands. What if we come off the lands entirely? And then we're relying upon 4, 8, 12. Yeah, only 12 mana starters. Something. I think we have too many storm spells. I'm going to do some deck building and we'll come back to it.